Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here. In this video I'm going to be discussing the micro holidays that Blizzard has introduced to World of Warcraft. I'm kind of going to go ahead and give on why I'm doing this video and then why and what I feel about the micro holidays and kind of my opinion on it. So, what got me to make this video was this last micro holiday, the balloon air ride, hot air balloon ride. And I thought I was going to make a video just about that. So I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. I went out and I went to each hot air balloon thing and did the ride. Now, of course, the biggest problem with this was that you needed 3 people to be there, and not a lot of people wanted to do it, at least not when I was on. So I had to wait for a while, and it wasn't very fun at all. So basically, you wait, then once you get on the balloon, there's a bunch of role playing going on. Now, this would have been somewhat interesting maybe before flying was introduced. I know not everybody can fly, but once you have flying, you've already seen everything from in the air, so there's nothing really interesting about it, so just a bunch of role playing crap. Um, Not that good at all. So that's what got me to make this video, because I was going to make a video specifically about this balloon ride. I was hoping maybe there'd be a reward for it, etc. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about. Now, I love the idea of these micro holidays. I really enjoy them for the most part, like the idea of them, even though I don't necessarily always actually enjoy the micro holiday itself. So, like, one that was really good, I thought, was like the Ungoro Crater one. So you went there and you actually got stuff that could boost you up for the game, that give you extra stats and whatnot. And that's what's important. For these micro holidays to be somewhat of a success, they need to give you one of these things. They need to give you some sort of buff or like enhancement for your character. They need to give you some sort of collectible. So it can be a battle pet, it could be a mount, it can be a transmog. It has to be something collectible. It has to give you an achievement. It has to give you gear. And I think that's all. It has to give you something, one of those things, to make it an actual success. Now, what I do understand, though, is that it's hard to just put something brand new into the game and then integrate all this reward system in with it at the same time. Because it could have unintended consequences. You know, you could get a buff that then someone uses for something else that they weren't meant to use it for. You got to make sure it doesn't work in a raid. You got to make sure the gear isn't better than, like, if it's gear, you have to make sure it's not better than, you know, the gear that you can get from doing other things. Because what if Titan forges up, or do you make it not Titan Forge up? So I understand there's all kinds of logistics issues on it, and that's why for me, I think the simplest solution is kind of the collectible route. I think all these micro holidays should have some sort of collectible that you get from doing it, and probably an achievement as well for doing it in general. So, for example, something that I thought would be really cool, and maybe it's just a very low chance, it can be RNG even, would have been a cool hot air, after I was in the hot air balloon, a hot air balloon mount. Now, this mount, in my opinion, and they could still put this in the game maybe, hopefully, that'd be cool, even if it was for something else. But what I was thinking was you have a hot air balloon mount, it can either go normal speed with one person on it, and the speed slows down for every passenger you get. And you can have like 3 passengers. With 3 passengers, it goes really slow. Like in the event, the hot air balloons are really slow, and it would go a very slow, like turtle speed, if it like a sea turtle for in the game speed, if you had all your passengers on it. So I thought that would be really cool. Make it like even if it was like a 1% chance for a drop, and just so you have to do all the balloon rides. When you complete all the balloon rides, there's like a quest. You get a box, a hot air balloon keepsake box or something. You open it up, you have a chance to get that mount. Everybody would get like a pet, maybe a balloon pet, and you could also throw in other like lower chance things to get as well, maybe an Xmod gear, and people would then do it on their alt if they could, and it would be a very big, cool event similar to like Brewfest and whatnot, where people want to get the Brewfest mounts and stuff. So I mean, I know that I don't know how big of a logistical issue that would be. I don't think that would be too hard because it would just be one quest, and you'd have one piece of gear one thing that you open that has a chance to give only maybe a handful of things. Um, and everyone gets a pet. So like most people would open it and just get the pet, for example, if they completed everything. But you know, a small percent of people would get something else. And I think if they did that with all the holidays, including even the Ungoro one, which already gives you something else, I think they'd be a huge success, and I would love them even more. Because it's nice to have something extra to do. Right now is a really dead time in WoW, and you're between raids. Some guilds have fallen apart, some guilds have slowed down. You know, we're still trucking along. You know, but some guilds are in different places right now, and it'd be nice to have something fun to do, something that felt like you were gaining something. Because nothing was worse than me spending however long, half hour, 45 minutes going to each of these balloon rides, or an hour, and just realizing, well, this was completely pointless. And obviously, I realized that after like the first or second one that there was going to be nothing for this, but I just finished them all anyways. Um, but yeah, I love the idea of micro holidays. I'm not putting Blizzard down for trying to do them. I just think they need to take it like one step farther. They don't need to overblow it. You don't need to be getting like mythic gear, heroic rating gear. You don't need to be getting any gear, in my opinion. But just give some collectible. The player community loves the collectibles. They love to collect things. They love achievements, including myself. And that's what I think they should do with that. So yeah, as always, everyone have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and sub as always. Also comment below, share the videos. Appreciate it so much. You can also check me out at Twitter at WoW Gaming Inc. and at Twitch with the tag name Kneecap Killa. So everyone have a good one and see you again soon.